Hi Nikki, so your first swing is actually on the right hand side and then your newer swing is on the left hand side. So from a setup position, pretty good. One thing that I didn't mention, which would be worth having a look at, is just trying to get rid of this, what you would call sort of S posture here, or where the sort of the lower back goes into a slight curve, if you like. I'll see if I've got anything I can send you and sort of show you how to get rid of that. So the swing on the right is actually again sort of halfway through the lesson after we changed that takeaway, and the feeling of you feeling the hands work down to let the club work up, and then just getting the left arm a little bit more across your chest and feeling if it's more behind you. So this is pretty good up to the top. Okay, so we go a little bit too long here. Ideally we'd like to see that arm a little bit more in, but quite a nice position with the shaft nicely laid off. But from there, one other thing we said is a little bit more hip turn as well. This is actually, I know it sounds strange, but that's actually a lot more than what you got to start off with as well in terms of hip rotation. And I don't mind if you want to see the right knee straightening a little bit more, that in itself will allow you a little bit more movement in your hips. So as you then swing down, you sort of pull that club down, but a lot of what the issue is how that right arm works in your swing. So when I stop it here where the left arm is parallel to the ground, your right arm has not moved correctly in the golf swing, and it results in the shaft here being really steep on the way down, and the shaft actually then points inside the ball, so you were getting sort of slices and pulls, and with the driver you would sky it quite a lot. So the real kind of big thing from the lesson is the movement that you managed to get here, where you could get the swing up to the top in a similar position, admittedly, with this right arm, which is still not where I'd want it to be. But the feeling now of you bringing that right elbow down and working in front of you on the way down. So when I stop the shaft, when I stop the club, or where the arm again is parallel to the ground, which is here, you can see the difference in how much your right arm is staying in front of you, if you like, or on top of your right hip. Whereas the one on the right hand side here is much more behind you. And what that will do is it will steepen this shaft coming into the ball. So you can see in exactly the same position now, the shaft points outside the line of the ball, and that straight away stopped you skying that drive, if you like. So you can see from here how the shaft works, or if you just keep an eye on that right elbow, so you feel like that elbow's coming down and staying in front of you here. It gets you into quite a nice position. Whereas if I use the old one, when you go up to the top, and that hands, see how the hands kind of work past the elbow, or the right arm internally rotates instead of externally rotates, but don't want to make it too technical. You can kind of see the difference. Again, if I sort of stop it where your hands are, let's say, level with your thigh, you can see the difference in how much more kind of out the club is, as opposed to this one on the left hand side. Okay, so really good. Hopefully that makes sense. Any questions at all, just let me know.